Shakur.
Oh,
Listen, hold on, listen.
God damn it.
He said recently that you never sent him any offer to fight, not even a 75-25 split, even though he was on tape admitting y'all did.
Well, how did anybody find out that we were even talking at all? That anything was on the table? Sean, did he bring it to the forefront? Did we hear from Shakur first? And he said, "Lil bruh, you know I'm not taking that 25%." Everybody? Did anybody remember that?
That sounds about right.
That sounds about right.
Recall,
so it wasn't us that came out to the media and left the negotiation on the table. If he wanted to counter the 25, if he wanted to ask for whatever, he stopped asking and came to talk to y'all. But I think they changed Twitter because of Twitterson and changed it to X.
Yeah, Shakur said the Ryan fight.
Oh, here goes Shakur and said something else.
We got to cover all bounds.
Okay, come on now, King.
All right, Shakur said that the Ryan fight is a circus. So why doesn't Devin fight him instead of Ryan, who's not focused and mentally not there? Stop the circus.
Hey, Shakur, why you didn't say all that before we signed to fight Ryan? Huh? Why you didn't say all that? Every time Devin got a fight, here come Twitterson. Here come Twitterson. I'm telling you, every time he got a fight, here come Twitterson. And even when we tried to negotiate with Twitterson, right? We tried to talk to him, he came back out and started tweeting. That's why they changed it to X.
Hey, Bill, Broner's going to be fighting Blair Cobbs, it looks like, coming up. Just wanted to get your thoughts on that.
Look like Blair Cobbs is trying to steal some food off our table. Huh? Shout out to Blair Cobbs and Broner. Broner definitely deserves to be in the ring. He's only lost to Manny Pacquiao, so let's keep him in the sense of that he is a future Hall of Famer, and I hope the best for him. I hope that he can come out and be a Broner of old, so when we take care of Mr. Garcia, that he is an option. But what if is Teofimo Lopez?
Your son said y'all had top
Close,
rank that
yeah,
you should make it happen.
yeah. The closest now, I'm thinking, where's Teofimo at? And Senior, they ain't saying nothing. Where they at? I'm coming to that store looking for you, Senior. Yeah, you can't duck talking about you going to Honduras and you talking about another fight. When Devin tighten up Garcia, we looking for you, T.O. We looking to unify.
How does that like realistically go down? You talk to Bob and it happens later this year, or like how's that play out if it could really happen?
You know, it can. What T.O. has to do is do the right thing, come to the table. What happened to the meeting with Bob, T.O.? What's happening with the meeting with Bob?
Hey, listen, do you think Floyd leaked the doghouse sparring video with Tank because of what
goddamn well Floyd leaked the
because of
video with Tank.
I'm just saying because of what you said about him and sparring.
He didn't leak the video. He made the highlight film and then gave it to Ryan Garcia to leak it. That's even worse.
How come they didn't show the end of the video? What happened at the end of that video?
Same reason why Floyd didn't show the video of Devin when he got in his. Devin is the last man. Listen, I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna tell you this, and I'm gonna tell you this one time. I guarantee you, after Floyd got in there with Devin, he rethought boxing from a professional standpoint and not an exhibition standpoint.
Because in LA, Ryan said, "I seen the whole video. Then the video come out, but we never got to see the end of the video."
It's locked up in Dollar Bill's office.
Bill, do you think like the back and forth with you and Leonard and Floyd, it'll get in the way of making a fight with Tank? You know,
because the people pay the bills. Leonard don't pay the bills. Floyd don't pay the bills. The people, all you guys pay for the fights. They can't. We don't dictate that. You guys put the bullseye on the fighter's back. Leonard don't dictate nothing.
But you know how personal feelings could get in the way of business sometimes, even when there's a lot of money involved. It's silly.
As long as the fans aren't personally involved in terms of that, you know what I mean? If they want to fight and they're paying for the fight, right? Then who can deny that? Whether what I say to Tank or what I say to Leonard, who gives a? Really? Do you care?
No.
No. And you still want to see the fight, right?
Yes.
So Leonard can't stop it. He can just keep running his fat mouth. You dig? And I'm gonna keep running mine.
What's your thoughts on Tank and Frank possibly being next?
Tank and Frank, I like that, right? No, it's a good fight. That's a good fight because I think Frank has been a constant professional. You know what I mean? He's waiting on his opportunity. So if he spoils the party and takes Tank down, then so be it. You know, but I think that he's a professional. I'm a fan of his and Derek's.
Tank told Sean Porter and Hitchens he's going to move up to 140 to fight at 140 without a rehydration clause. What do you think about that?
Okay, so Tank told Hitchens.
Hitchens and Sean Porter. He told Sean Porter and Hitchens.
And is that right around the time Tank and Hitchens stopped being, Hitchens and Sean Porter stopped being friends with Tank for Tank saying that? Or did Tank stand on it and say, I actually told Hitchens and I actually told Porter that I'm moving up to 140?
That's a good question.
Yeah, I don't think I can answer it because I think it's third party. And if I do, Tank and them come out and say that they're not friends with Hitchinson no more. They don't like Sean Porter. What's the coin flip Kenny? Oh, coin flip Kenny that flipped the coin and said that it was going to be the Shakur or Tank. It ended up being Shakur because it was a two-headed coin that didn't have Devins. It didn't have tails on it. It just had heads. And they still didn't stand on business, right? Right, Sean? Because they flipped the coin and it was heads or tails, and it was heads for Shakur, and they still didn't make the fight. And they still ain't talking about to make the fight.
I didn't know it was a double-sided coin.
No, it was a double-sided coin flip. Hey, listen, you can't trust coin flip, Kenny. I'm telling you, it was a double-sided coin because I knew that it was.
You've been around the block, Bill. You just know it.
I know coin flip Kenny. He's always flipping the narrative, saying this or that. He says everything but let's fight.
What about Subriel Matias? And what do you make of
The one-arm bandit himself, Subriel Matias.
What do you make about the aura of him being the boogeyman of 140?
How could you be the boogeyman? I made a call to his promoter, right? I came looking for him after the fight. His promoter said, I'll call you back on Saturday. I said, well, it's Tuesday. Why would you call me back on Saturday if you've been waiting for this opportunity for such a big fight? On Saturday came and went, and here we are now. I never heard anything back from any of them people.
Hey, listen, Tim.
But I do hear the one-armed bandit, trying to learn some English. You got to get them cuss words together, man. Come on.
Can Liam Paro go down to Puerto Rico?
Canelo a lot better than Matias right now. Canelo done got better.
Can Liam Paro go down to Puerto Rico and get rid of the one-armed bandit?
Well, Liam Paro has a neutralizer. He has power. Devin has been in the ring with him. But who's to say? It's gonna be a tall task for Liam. I think those two styles kind of match up. They're more similar than different. So it's not an opposite style matchup. So it's gonna be a tough task for both fighters.
Teofimo said he wanted to fight. He wanted the fight.
Tio, you want to fight everybody but
listen,
Devin. That's what you want to do.
He wanted to fight for $20 million, but because he's the A-side. So is that what's holding the fight up? Because he believes he's the A-side?
I don't want to say any money things. I don't want to deter Tio. Come on in the office, Tio. Just come on in the office, talk to Bob. Let's get all the things together and let's make this thing happen.
Hey, Bill, you got a heavyweight now. That might be possible for Jared Anderson?
Yeah, well, Jared was picking on us, man, because he's a big old guy. So, I had to go get somebody. And Jeremiah walked in the building. Hopefully he can beat that heavyweight that we're looking for. He's tremendously talented. He has a good heart, hard worker, you know what I mean? And the sky's the limit. He could be a future champion for sure.
You also got Alicia in here, too. How did that link up? Just the whole...
Oh, man, listen, I've been talking to the queen for quite some time. She's a tremendous talent. She's something special in boxing. And I'm willing to work in any capacity with her. You know what I mean?
What do you think of the way Broner approached that situation when he went on social and started saying the things that he said?
Oh, he was totally disrespectful, you know what I mean? But that's nothing new. Men, we kind of, we can go back and forth with it. I can shoot the shit with him. I can shoot shots at, I can take him. But I don't think that a woman deserves that kind of public, public bullshit.